Hello Libra, welcome to your Wise Ones reading. Let's get right into it. If you are new here, I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Alright, so let's get into it. Your Wise Ones reading for Libra. Alright, first card coming out is you. This is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. Okay, first thing we have coming out right now for you, Libra, is the Justice card. And this is your guardian that's here with you. Guardian of Justice. Your spiritual guide or your guardian. This is the guardian of justice. Equal, balance, karma, harmony. This is also, I do feel like, for some of you guys who feel like you've been through a great deal of injustice, this is going to be really, really good for you because you have the guardian of justice here, making sure that karma gets served, okay? Making sure that those who have been experiencing injustice, they get justice. Those who have been inflicting injustice, they get injustice, okay? So something is about to get back leveled. You could feel like things could have been unbalanced, or for lack of better words, you could definitely feel like things could have been very much unfair. If you found yourself saying like, these things are unfair, or this is unfair, or something a lot, you can definitely find that this card is like there for you. Things are about to get balanced. You have the Devil card here, okay? And let me read you guys, because this is the ancestor that stands with you. Okay, this goddess stands determined with one hoof on land and one in rocky waters. Her left hand points towards the earth, bound by her scarf in a position reminiscent of the witch. Creed, as above, so below. Her right hand raised above holds a wand of element of fire, blossoming creativity and spirituality and passion. It's free from its binds. She looked towards the future with renewed possibility. The raspberry plant, full of thorns, but also fruit, lets us know that our labor will be hard, but worth it. The butterfly represents transformation, possibility, and freedom. On the other side, the vulture waits our worries and fears. Prey upon our expressions, thoughts, and stories about ourselves. This is a time to reclaim your narrative. It may be difficult, but be patient and keep showing up for yourself. You may not always feel the most grounded, but take a look around and see where you can help yourself. Don't let the stories or ideas of who you are determine who you are becoming. You are your own master. You are the only thing you can truly control. So take that power into your own hands and free yourself from the fear and cycles that do not serve you. We have the choice for a steadier footing or to be stumbling upon the wet rocks and crushing waters. You can allow yourself to be held back by insecurity, fear, toxic relationships, addictions, etc., or you have the power to free yourself from those burdens. We are all marked with darkness inside us to help us grow and learn. We are not the stories we are told. Our individual actions determine our destinies. We are not always the monsters we fear. Choice, a shifting perspective, self-work, shadow self, narrative. So, this is the ancestor that's with you, and this is reclamation. That is the devil card in this deck, but in this deck it's called the reclamation card. And the ancestor is you reclaiming what type of identity, you reclaiming. This could be your self-worth. This could be you reclaiming your freedom. And this is off this devil card. It's off of the things that you think about yourself, the stories that you told yourself that you were. So you could have told yourself that you were these negative, low vibrational, a monster. And this is you reclaiming your spiritual freedom from self, from the bounds, from the chains, from the fears, all of these things. You kind of learn that this darkness, your shadow self, is inside of you to help you grow. You are not the monster that you told yourself you were at all. You are not that monster here. This also is your ancestor that has been, somebody had an ancestor that could have been enslaved. Okay. A lot of us have ancestors that were enslaved, and there's some type of ancestor that is with you right now because the way that you're living and the mental is reminding them of the way that they had to live physically. So you become your slave and your master. And I feel like this ancestor is reminding you that you are free. So there's something that you need to be reminded of. Your freedom needs to be, there's some aspects of your freedom that needs to be reminded. And this is one of your ancestors. Your ancestors have actually been through real slavery. And you're creating that in your mind. And your ancestors is trying to get you here to kind of like stop telling yourself certain stories about yourself because they are not true. Stop telling yourself you are such this monster because that is not true. You are not the monster that you fear. You are not, some of you guys, you fear becoming a certain type of aspect. You fear becoming that thing, but you are not that thing that you fear you are, okay? You do have the angel that is with you is the Page of Wands here. And this is the angel of initiation. So you may feel like this angel is trying to get you to start something. Get you to go. Make the call. Make the visit. Go out there. Put yourself out there. Like the Page of Wands angel is trying to get you to start something, to initiate, to light the fire. Like, let's do it. Let's start this thing. So the angel of starting, you can feel like you really want to start something or you really should start something right now. That's going to be really, really big for you right now. This angel is trying to make sure that you start. The angel could be pushing you to do certain things. And you may feel pushed to, you may do things this week that you probably never would have done, but you have this angel of initiation right here. It's initiating you. All right. Your soul's purpose, you have the Warrior of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands coming out here. No, I think this is the King of Wands, actually. The Warrior of Wands here. Right now, your soul purpose is to manifest something. There's a need for you to bring something into fruition. Activity, response. It's for you to burst forth into the unknown and carve out your own path. Harness the energy of fire to aid your journey. This card could also signify travel, okay? You will manifest through your willpower what you need to follow. So I do feel like that there is some type of, this is given the Knight of Wands energy here. This is like what drives your passion, your passions. Like jump out there and then carve out your own path. That's why you have the angel of initiation here, because a part of your soul purpose is for you to jump out there into the darkness, jump out there into this creativity so you can kind of like create your own path. You don't kind of, you're not a type of person who's going to kind of, follow the crowd at all. Not that type of person. The greatest challenge that keeps you from your soul path is the hangman, which is the meditation in this. The greatest challenge, I do feel like, is going against the grain. The hangman is the person who is sitting here, and it's also ascending to your higher self. It's being able to turn upside down, to do the thing that a lot of people aren't doing, to be the oddball in the room, to be the misfit right now, to not fit in. For some of you guys, you so much want to fit in that soothing your loneliness could possibly hinder your journey. Because there are certain things that you are not supposed to fit in. What innovative do you know fits in? What person do you know that has these like creative ideas and that's like this big innovator? Where have you seen on their journey that they've been fitting in anywhere? Like, and for some of you guys, your lack to feel your need to feel comfortable, your need to feel surrounded, your need to feel like you are being included in some type of group, that can also hinder your journey. So there's a need for you to be able to kind of step out, also surrender the need to fit in, release the need to fit in, ascend to your highest self, release the need to continue to do what everyone else is doing. I feel like that as you go along on your journey, it gets harder and harder and harder for you to be you. And I explain that by saying that you have a different approach to life. And it gets harder the more and more you go down your journey. Sure, you meet people who have your same views, but it seems like the backlash that you get becomes even harsher and harsher. And it feels like it becomes even more and more for you to take on, for you to continue your journey. This thing right here, being this innovator, being this person who thinks differently, being that one person in the crowd that is able to think differently, that's able to ascend to their higher self, this is going to separate you from where you are and from where you want to be. This is going to separate you from not having, from lack to abundance. The fact that you are willing to be the one that's upside down in the room. The fact that you are willing to be the misfit in the room, not fit in. I'm here telling you that you will not fit in lots of places. And there's a need for you to get okay with that. There's a need for you to have a strong feeling in that, because you won't fit in a lot of places. And that's the only thing that could be standing in your way. That's one of the biggest challenges. How you best can achieve is strength by healing. Self-healing is going to help you. Also by having courage. It's going to take a lot of courage for you to walk on your path. This is not an easy path, especially because you are like one of the wise ones. You are one of the people who have sight. You are one of the people, one of the fearless souls. Most of the time, the reason why I feel like God goes to like rebels and things like that, because they are fearless. They're rebellious. They're willing to kind of put their feelings out there. You don't want the person who's going to always go by the rules, because sometimes God requires us to break the rules. That's a word for somebody. But having a lot of courage, being very, very strong, tapping into your inner strength, not that outside strength. And that inner strength is that feeling of, I'm okay to walk alone in this time in my life. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. It may not be something I want to do, but I'm strong enough to do it. It's tapping into that inner strength, and also knowing who you are at your core. Okay, it's going to help you out a lot. You have the Warrior of Cups here, of what you need to look for. You need to look for the things that inspired you emotionally. What causes you, the things that are going to cause reactions from you. These are positive. This can be positive, negative reactions. But the things that cause reactions in you emotionally are going to be the things that you need to look forward to or look for in your life. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with the things that feel makes you kind of want to express yourself. What is something that you go through where a person kind of wants you to express? Self-emotion, intuition, creativity, tap into your imagination. This is a card of invitation. It taps into your imagination. So I do feel like the things that kind of make you feel like you want to create, that is what you need to lean into, whether it's create content, whether you want to create an opinion. I feel like there's a need for you to lean into your creativeness, lean into your emotional learning, lean into your imagination. That is what that Warrior of Cups is. What makes you feel inspired? That it is. There it is. Inspiration. What makes you feel inspired through talking and emotions? What makes you feel inspired? For some of you guys, you may have the ability to speak. For some of you guys, there is a way, you have a way with words. Gift of gab, the Warrior of Cups here. Tapping into your imagination and envisioning all possibilities. Also, there's a need for you to lead with your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart in all different ways, in so many different ways. Follow your heart. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is going to act as your everyday mentor, your everyday teacher. There's going to be things that happen out of destiny, things that just happen. And these things are happening to teach you, mentor. I feel like spirit, the angels, a lot of things are trying to get you to see certain different things because this is a time of justice. This is a time of karma. This is a time of righting wrongs and things like that. So I do feel like there is this sense of change, big change. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheels turning in your favor. I do also feel like there's a lot of good reinforcement, positive reinforcement that happens that you can definitely take heed to, that can definitely be a positive mentor to you. I do feel like there's a person who is ready for change, who's not afraid of change, that can be in your life as well. Someone could have just went through an overall change or a drastic change. And the overall message of this reading is the Warrior of Pentacles is for you to stay dedicated. That's like the Knight of Pentacles. For you to continue to stay dedicated. Continue on your journey. This also lets you know you are on the right path. So continue on your journey and you're definitely going to get there. Fall in love with the process instead of the outcome so you can stay, complete on your journey, okay? There's still more to do, but yeah, there's still more to do. There's also discipline. You're already experiencing your work pay off. You know what has to be done, so make sure you make those steps. So I do feel like you are getting some nice, you're getting some nice feedback, but you still feel like that, but you know that there's more to do. You're still on this journey. Feel confident that you are on the right path when it comes to career. Keep feeding yourself along the way so that slowly and surely you're able to complete the task at hand. This is discipline, patience, grounding, all of those things, but this is also letting you know you are on the right path. All right. So that is your Wise Ones reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.